Okay, so this video will show you how to import an exam view test into Moodle to use those questions for your quizzes and assignments. The first thing we want to do is go to File, and we're going to choose Export and choose Blackboard 6.0. And then what we're going to do is we're going to name this whatever the assignment name is going to be. In this case, it's going to be Quiz 4. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And then again down here for this image directory. So all of these are named Quiz 4. I'll minimize this and you'll see that Quiz 4 is now a zip file. And what I want to do is I want to import that zip file. So I'm going to go to My Home. I'm going to choose to manage my files. Then I'm just going to take this Quiz 4 and I'm going to drag it into my file folder. And then I'll have to wait while it uploads. And you'll see now it's uploading, so here it is. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to unzip the zip file. And so now I have my files added here, here, and here. So I can delete this. And that will leave me with my images folder, an XML file, and a .dat file, which is really important that I have here. And I'm going to click Save Changes. And then that'll bring me to this course overview and the courses that I'm assigned. And I'm going to choose this online teaching one. And then from here, I'm going to go down and I'm going to open up this question bank. Now my first step here is I want to click on categories. And what I want to do is create a category for those questions. So I'm going to call this Quiz 4, and that'll be the category of these questions. So I'm going to click Add Category. And so you'll see that here. And then I'm going to choose to import the questions. Now, important here, I choose Blackboard. Then I'm going to pick here, I'm going to choose Quiz 4. And then I'm going to choose a file. And I'm going to pick Server Files, then look in Private Files, and here I have this file here. And this is the main one I want to get, is this res.dat file. So I'm going to select this file, and you'll see it here, and I'm going to click Import. And so here are the 10 questions that were in there, including the last one, which has the image. So the next step, I'm going to hit Continue. You'll see the questions here. Now my next step is to create the quiz and then add those questions in. So I'm going to go back to my class. I'm going to go here and turn editing on. And so I'm going to go into this Import Examview questions into Moodle. I'm going to click Add an Activity. I'm going to choose a quiz. I'm going to call this Quiz 4. Like normal, I'll go in here, so I don't have any categories for this. I'm not really worried too much about this right now. I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to hit Save and Display. And so now you'll see I can edit the quiz. And then over here I have this question bank contents. And right now it just says default for OT. I want that to be specifically Quiz 4 though. And I'm just going to click here, which checks all these, and then I'm going to add these questions to my quiz. So here's my 4. You'll see these 10 questions here. So here's 4 of them. Here's the next 4, and then these last 2. And these are going to automatically shuffle. Now there's a couple things I want to do. One is, I know that this question here is going to need an image file. And the easiest way to find these, because they do shuffle, is just to go down and hit Preview. And then I can look through these questions. so you'll see here this image. Now the thing about this is I actually have to replace the image. So I'm going to go into Edit Question. And then you'll see where this image was. So when I click here, I can just click on this image icon, and I can go to Find, and then I have to go into that folder. And then here's that image. So I'll select this. And then now that image is in place. So I'll save the changes to this question. So now it's up. Now the last thing I need to do is to make sure that the grading scale and the points are correct. So I'm going to click on Edit Quiz, and you'll notice this is marked out of and then 1. So I want to change these to 10. So that way my quiz is 10 points each for a total of 100 points. Okay, so now I have everything done. So now you'll see here each one is 10, total marks of 100, so maximum grade is 100, and then that quiz is ready to be given. And that's all you have to do to import. And you'll notice over here on the right, the reason why I wanted to choose quiz 4 is because this is default for OT, but there's these 4 questions down here that I don't want to use with this quiz. So that's why I go to here, and then I just have those 10 questions.